Hello again and welcome back to the course. So in this lesson, we're diving into a topic that is more important than ever for anyone in sales. It's developing your personal brand and leveraging social media. So here's the reality. So in today's world, people don't just buy products or services. They buy trust, authenticity, and connection. And nothing builds that faster than a strong personal brand. When you pair that with the reach of social media, you have a powerful combination that can transform your sales game. In this session, I'm going to help you discover how to develop a personal brand that stands out, earns trust, and generates sales. I'll also show you how to use social media effectively, not just to sell, but to connect and build long-term relationships with your audience. So let's get started. So let's start with the big question. What is a personal brand? And why does it matter? A personal brand is how people perceive you. It's the reputation you build, the value you provide, and the way you show up consistently. It's not just your profile picture or your tagline. It's the story people tell about you when you're not in the room. So here's why this matters. So people buy from people. Customers don't want to interact with faceless businesses. They want to connect with real people they trust. So a strong personal brand creates that connection. So trust is built on authenticity. In a world where trust is currency, your personal brand is your most valuable asset. Showing up as your authentic self, sharing your knowledge, and genuinely helping others builds credibility. Next is your brand is your differentiator. In sales, competition is everywhere. Your personal brand is what makes you stand out. It's what makes people remember you, choose you, and recommend you. So now that we know why your personal brand matters, let's talk about how to build it. Number one is define your brand identity. Start by answering these three questions. What do you want to be known for? Second is who do you serve? And the next is what makes you unique. Be specific. For example, instead of saying I'm in sales, you might say I help small business owners streamline their operations with innovative tech solutions. The more specific you are, the easier it is for people to remember and refer you. Second is establish your values and voice. Your personal brand is an extension of who you are. Identify your core values and let them guide how you communicate. Are you professional and insightful? Are you fun and approachable? Whatever your voice is, stay consistent. Third is build credibility through content. People trust those who share valuable insights. Start creating content that showcases your expertise. Write blog posts, share tips, or create short videos. Content isn't just about selling, it's about helping. Then number four is show up consistently. Consistency is key, whether it's posting on LinkedIn, sharing stories on Instagram, or replying to comments. Being consistent builds familiarity, and familiarity builds trust. Now let's talk about leveraging social media for sales. So social media is not just a place to post. It's a tool for building relationships, finding leads, and nurturing prospects. Let's talk about how to do it effectively. So choose the right platforms. Not all social media platforms are created equal. Choose the ones your audience spends their time. For B2B sales, for example, LinkedIn might be your best bet. For B2C, platforms like Instagram or TikTok could be more effective. Next is optimize your profile. Your social media profile is often the first impression people get of you. Make sure it's professional, clear, and aligned with your personal brand. Use a professional profile photo. Write a compelling headline that explains what you do. Then add a clear bio with a call to action such as let's connect or DM me to learn more. Next is provide value, not just pitches. Social media isn't about constantly selling. It's about creating value. Share tips, answer common questions, and solve problems. The more value you provide, then the more people will trust you. Then engagement is the heart of social media. Reply to comments, ask questions, and participate in discussions. Show genuine interest in your audience's needs and challenges. Then use storytelling to connect emotionally and post consistently again to stay top of mind. Now that you're building your personal brand and engaging on social media, let's talk about social selling. Social selling isn't about cold pitching. It's about building relationships and creating opportunities. And here's how to do it. First is research your prospects. Before reaching out, take the time to understand your prospects' needs. Check their profiles, read their posts, and learn about their pain points. Personalization makes all the difference. Second is start conversations, not sales pitches. Begin by connecting on a human level. Comment on their posts, share relevant insights, or congratulate them on achievements. Once you have built rapport, transition into discussing how you can help. Third is leverage on social proof. Share success stories, testimonials, or case studies to show how you have helped others. Social proof is a powerful motivator. Then lastly, stay top of mind. Regularly post content that's relevant to your audience. Share articles, create videos, or post updates that showcase your expertise. Staying active ensures you remain visible when prospects are ready to buy. Now, as you develop your personal brand and leverage social media, here are a few mistakes. First is inconsistency. So posting sporadically makes it harder for people to remember you. Next is overpitching or hard selling. Constantly selling without providing value can turn people off. Third is ignoring engagement. Social media is about building relationships, so don't ignore comments or messages. Number 4 is being generic, like failing to define a clear personal brand. So a generic personal brand. So be specific about who you are and what you offer. So let's recap the key takeaways. So number 1 is your personal brand matters. It's how people perceive you and what makes you memorable. Next is use social media strategically. Choose the right platforms, provide value, and engage authentically. Focus on building relationships, using social proof, and staying visible. So developing a strong personal brand and leveraging social media effectively is a game changer for sales. It builds trust, creates connections, and opens the doors to opportunities you never imagined. So as to apply what you have learned here, first is define your personal brand identity in one sentence. Next is optimize your social media profiles. Then create and post one piece of value-driven content this week and make it like consistent cadence of posting. If you decide to do 3 times a week, then do it 3 times a week. Should you want to post daily, then post daily. Important thing is you are consistent about it. And then lastly is engage with 3 new prospects on social media and try to apply what you have learned here. So thank you for joining me in this lesson. For the next session, we'll dive into prospecting basics, where to find leads and how to nurture them. Until then, remember, the stronger your personal brand, the more powerful your impact in sales. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next lesson.